morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, great city of Milwaukee.
Good morning.
All right. My name is Russell Stamper II. I am the proud alderman of the fabulous 15th Aldermanic District, and I would like to welcome you to the neighborhood. This is Fondy Market, Fondy Park, a landmark in this community. It just got redone, and it's appropriate that we have this event here today. So today we launch BIG Clean MKE, a citywide cleanup effort to clean and maintain a clean city. The objective is to bring neighbors, residents, civic partners, local organizations, community-based organizations, business owners all together under the effort to clean the city of Milwaukee and to really show how beautiful our city is so we can ultimately reach our full potential as a great city. So today we got three components of this launch, BIG Clean MKE. The first one is the citywide cleanup in itself to make sure we show pride for this community and get people with the ultimate goal to not litter. Okay, this is going to be an ongoing campaign for years to come so we can get the community not to litter and take pride in their community and keeping it clean. The second part is that this is in conjunction with Hip Hop Week. So far, Hip Hop Week has been super successful. It's under the goal of promoting health and wealth, and in doing that, it has brought excitement and collaboration and a sense of togetherness to this community. So we're really proud of Hip Hop Week. And the third component of this initiative is that we are honoring our dear city employee of 30 years. His name is Greg Shasevich, better known as Ziggy. So later on in this event, we'll be honoring Ziggy and giving a proclamation to his family. So whenever you have a clean place, you have a safe place, and you have a healthy place. And having a clean and safe and healthy place, you feel happy and peaceful in your living environment. So that's our goal, y'all. We just want a clean city. And when I was growing up, we had Keep Milwaukee Beautiful. Y'all remember that? So this is a campaign to bring back that effort where we're gonna have garbage cans, posters, young people, everybody working towards Big Clean Milwaukee. So we got some speakers today. We got some leaders here today that have come together to lead this effort. And we're gonna bring up the mayor of this city, of this great city, Mayor Tom Barrett. Then we're gonna bring up the President Hamilton, and then we're gonna bring up Perez and Frank and Joe Wilson. If you see, we have right over there, he's gonna talk about our new trailer. And now we have two of them that drives through the community strictly to clean up. So I want him to talk about that. So next we'll bring up Mayor. Give him a round of applause. Yes. Mayor Barrett.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alderman. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
The sun is shining for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, but it's great to be here this morning. I want to thank Alderman Stamper. I want to thank President Hamilton, Alderman Perez. I want to thank everybody who's been involved. We've got our new candidate, Kalan Haywood. Where's Kalan? Right back here, who's going to be our next state representative from the neighborhood here as well. Let's give him a round of applause. But for me, this is really about two major things. One is honoring Ziggy, and that is something that is so important because he literally gave his life to make this a better city. And his job was to make sure that our properties were well maintained. And with his loss, I think it's incumbent on us to carry the torch. His wife is out working in the neighborhoods right now with some family members cleaning up as part of the Big Clean Milwaukee. And I think all of us, every single resident of this city can play a role in keeping this city cleaner. All of us, no matter what age we are, we can all bend over and pick up something that somebody's dropped behind. Or even better, we cannot drop it in the first place.
Right.
And so what we have to do is send a message, and this is what Joe and his team do. They send a message of, let's make sure we're keeping this community clean. Joe's been doing this for years, and it's important that we do it. And the fact that we're doing it in conjunction with Hip Hop Week makes it even more special, because you can do it with a little beat in your step now. So have fun while you're cleaning up. And again, thank you to everybody who's involved. It's going to be a great day. Thank you very much.
All right, see, we got some energy up here this morning, don't we? Look, I really want to throw out some thank yous too, because Alderman Stamper, at the very beginning when we were moving through this effort, Stamper was saying that if we were able to just take a little bit of pride in our neighborhoods, this is something small that everybody can do. So we got these right here, right? Everybody can use these in a way to help build their neighborhoods. So we had some young people that came up with a phrase this summer. They were working in the neighborhoods this summer, and they were saying that violence spreads like trash. And once we start seeing how, when you see your visual surroundings and it looks a mess, it's easier for you to act a mess. Right. So if we stop the mess in the first place, then we can put ourselves in a position where we can start dealing with some other issues and not adding to the problems that exist. So this is something that we all can do. And the city of Milwaukee used to be known as a very clean city, right? The mayor used to say this all the time. We had the reputation of being able to eat off the streets. And I ain't talking about because of corn and somebody threw a KFC out on the street. It looked like you could eat off the street. It looked clean. And it adds to the perception of having a clean, safe environment, as Alderman Stamper said. So we wanted to make sure that we had a coordinated effort all the way from the south side, Alderman Perez's district, all the way to the far north side in my district, and everything in between, that we organize neighborhoods to start having the same concept of keeping your neighborhoods clean to keep some of that other trash out of our community. All right? And this is a concerted effort. We got all of the folks that's been doing this work for decades, organizations that's been doing this work, but we want to make sure that everybody plays a role in trying to make sure that we keep the city of Milwaukee clean and looking beautiful as it always used to be. All right? All right, so let's put our hands together, some pep in our step, some salt in our walk, and let's season up this city. All right, and we're going to call up our Southside Alderman, Alderman Jose Perez.
Buenos dias. Come on, y'all. Buenos dias. Listen, it's an honor to be here today. I'm so proud with my colleagues and President Hamilton, Alderman Stamper, the mayor, to be able to participate in what is Big Clean Milwaukee. Not north, not south. It's one big city. We all love it, and we want to see it clean. And we want everyone, the call to action is you need to take responsibility for your block, for what's in front of your house, and you need to keep it clean, and we need to work together to do so. Ziggy, in honor of Ziggy today, he was a friend. He did several neighborhood walks. I got to know him and his family, and we just want to remember him and the dedication he had for helping us keep our neighborhood safe and sound. So we want to make sure that we're all together, and you know you can count on all of us in the city to do the right thing. So thank you for being here. We look forward to a successful day. And in celebration of Hip Hop Week, don't forget that we got a part of the agenda for Hip Hop Week is the Mitchell Street Library, which is an early voting site. Today we're going to have some guest speakers, a workshop, DJ lesson. So when you're done here, you know where to go. Thank you.
Joe Wilson, come on up. Come on up.
Thank you very much, Alderman. Thank you, Mayor, for being here, and all the aldermen and all our friends from the Bader Foundation, and most importantly, all our volunteers that are standing right behind us. This city is made up of individuals who give of their time and give of their patience to do cleanups and do great things. I can count annually over 57,000 volunteers that get involved in neighborhood cleanups, cleaning parks, cleaning tot lots, cleaning streets, everything. This number is going to double, triple, quadruple with the program that we have now with Big Clean Milwaukee. I want to thank Alderman Stamper for making a big effort to push this and all the aldermen who supported him. This is not a one-time deal. This is a 365 effort from this day forward. Next year, you will see a larger press conference, and all we're going to talk about is Big Clean Milwaukee all the time, anytime we see litter. I want to introduce you to my new briefcase. This is my new briefcase, and I brought an extra one for the aldermen, and I brought an extra one for the mayor.
Thank you very much.
I don't know about you, but have you ever seen the mayor's legs? Other than on the basketball court, I used to check him out, but now, oh my goodness, he's got legs, ZZ Top stuff. All right, maybe hip hop stuff, who knows? But anyway, our new bucket here is something that is going to identify with Big Clean Milwaukee. Why is the bucket important? First of all, we're going to reduce our number of bags, okay? We're going to provide households in the future with an opportunity to have a bucket. And with this bucket, they can walk around their house, around their neighborhood, and pick up litter. It's going to be easier on the budget because we're going to reduce bags. Just sort your material here. It'll increase our recycling too when we're picking up bottles and cans. The next thing about this bucket is it has instructions. 5 things to do with the 5-gallon bucket. 1, use it to pick up litter. 2, save water by washing your car. 3, water your trees. Important. A city tree once a week with 5 gallons of water. No need to guess. 5 gallons, put it on any city tree. We'll have a robust urban canopy. 4, use it to collect your weeds. We're here at the market. When you're weeding your garden, and put the weeds in your compost pile, which is another effort that's happening with the city on a pilot basis. And the 5th one, and most important one, use it as a sitting stool and rest. You deserve it. So we're doing the bucket thing, and this is how the neighborhoods will be able to identify. We want to eventually see all the households have a bucket and do their thing. So we thank you very much. We thank the effort that's happening here today. In memory of Ziggy, too, this is a great way to kick off an effort because that gentleman thought about the city in ways that no one ever thought. Service the city, service the community. There were times when he would call me and say, Joe, this neighborhood needs just a little touch-up. That's how he called it, a little touch-up. And so we would go over there and take his direction and help the neighborhood group do a touch-up. Now we're going to do a major big cleanup, thanks to Ziggy's ideas and all the aldermen. So thank you. You'll see me around with my briefcase. This is how I attend meetings now. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Joe. Thank you. Keep Greater Milwaukee beautiful. Another huge partner is Bader Philanthropies, and we have their leader here, Frank Cumberbatch. Frank, come on up.
Thank you, Alderman. Good morning, Milwaukee. There's one group I think that's missing around the table here, and that's the business community. You know, we made a bold statement a few years ago that we will put our $10 million headquarters smack dab in the middle of the city, 3300 North Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. There's nothing wrong with our city. We have a great city. And what we're calling on is the business community to come into our city. Get out of downtown, get in your car, put on your sneakers, and you should be here this morning helping clean our city. So I want to welcome everybody, and thank you, Mayor. Thank you all the aldermen. Bader Philanthropies is a friend and a partner in this city going forward. So on behalf of the leadership of Bader Philanthropies, I just want to say thank you all. Thank you for inviting us, and we're here for the long haul. We want everybody to be a part of this city, no matter how much money you own, what you do, how much education you have, what race you are. You should be a part of keeping our city clean, keeping our city healthy. So come and join us. Thank you very much.
All right, a big part of this initiative is getting the young people involved. Now, we can lead by example, but there's no better leadership than to come from their peers. So I'm proud to bring up our new state rep for the 16th Assembly District, young Kalan Haywood II. Come on, Kalan.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I want to thank each and every last one of you for being here today. I remember Alderman Stamper first mentioned to me that he wanted something like this to happen. I don't know if he remembers, but it was quite some time ago. And when he mentioned it, I was in full support. So I am honored to be here and seeing it actually happen. I've always said that people are products of their environment. We've all heard the quote that we are products of our environment. So if we want to change the narrative change the mentality, and change the path that the city of Milwaukee is heading down, we have to change our environment. I always find myself as I'm driving down the street, pulling over and picking up a bag off the street from the sidewalk or even in the middle of the street. But that's just one person. So today I'm glad to see that we have multiplied in numbers to stop in the middle of the street and pick up that trash. As Alderman Stamper said, we got to get young people engaged. We are all stakeholders in this community. We're all stakeholders in changing the narrative. So I'm gonna do my part to make sure that my peers are at the table, getting engaged and cleaning our city up. We all want Milwaukee to be clean, right? Sure. We all want Milwaukee to be clean, right? Sure. So let's go out and get it done. Thank you.
Okay, it's time to clean up now. But before we go, I want to make sure I thank some people. Thank you to all the local organizations. There's a bunch of them here, Running Rebels, Safe and Sound, Dominican Center. They're all back here. And I want to make sure we give a lot of support, because this could not have done without Alicia McHenry. She got the shirts. She brought all the meetings together. She got all the shirts. She was the leader and the hard work behind this effort. So thank you. We're grateful for all your service, all right? So, y'all ready to clean up?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to the areas in the city of Milwaukee who need it the most, all right? We're gonna go to the hood. So follow me to the hood, y'all. I'll see y'all in the hood. Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all coming out.